Hey guys, I'm in the mood for a rant, so here we go. Hope you enjoy. If you don't feel like listening to a rant, I suggest that you stop watching this video. So I came home from work only to see another video has gone viral on Facebook of a model that has put up a video. She's standing there in her bikini saying, "My modeling agency has told me I'm too big and that I should lose weight off my hips and my legs." Mind me, she's ridiculously skinny in this video, so I don't understand where she could lose the weight from. But I just wanted to talk about my experience and why I personally don't like the modeling industry and why I have left the modeling industry. So I was a model I was modeling when I was 15 to 18. I'm now 19. I've stopped modeling. This is my comp card right here, and my measurements were, I'm 179 centimeters, my bust is 32 inches, my waist was 24 inches, and my hips were 35 inches, which is really, really tiny. And I was also weighing in at about 56.5 kilograms, which is really underweight for my height, which I was still being told at the time. They kept telling me every single time I would go see my agency, you need to slim down your hips and your legs, and constantly telling me I wasn't good enough to be a model. So I had 35-inch hips, and on my figure, to get any smaller than 35 inches, I would have had to shave my bone. I was being told to walk for 2 hours every morning, which I was doing, and I had so many blisters on my feet from doing that. I was told I wasn't allowed to run, I wasn't allowed to do any weights or anything that would put any impact on my leg because they didn't want any muscle definition. So in other words, they want a girl looking about like they're 10 years old. So for years now, I'm just sick of people coming out in the modeling industry saying it's changing, and they've brought up the whole, Paris is banning anorexic girls from the catwalk and blah, 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 blah. It's not changing. Simple as that. I see it change in tiny ways, as in now girls are booking jobs off their Instagram, and those girls are actually really fit and healthy and exercise properly and are not starving themselves. But it's very rare still at the moment, which I'm really sick of. Girls are looking up to these models that they see on magazines and on the catwalk, and they listen to what they're eating, they're doing what they're saying to do, and it's wrong. For years, I was being told by my agencies to have minimal carbs. If I wanted to have something naughty, I was allowed to eat something like McDonald's once a week on the weekends, and that was it. The advice I was getting from the modeling industry led me to eating disorders. I started off with anorexia. I wanted to get as skinny as I possibly could, as quick as I possibly could, and if that meant having a carrot for dinner for a week, well then I was going to do that, because I was willing to sacrifice anything at that stage in time to become a model. And being told by my agency to have little to no carbs in my diet was so unrealistic. I would get to the weekend and let myself have a treat, and then I'd go fuck it and turn that whole day into a cheat day, which then fucked up my mindset, and I began a binge eating disorder. So when I said fuck it to the modeling industry, I went to Sydney for the last time to see my agent, and they measured me, and he said, your hips and your legs are still too big, Eden, you need to lean them down, which if you're looking at these photos, I'm sorry, how do I get my legs any leaner? I know, right? And I walked, and he said, call me when you have lost more weight. That's what he said. And I said, okay, bye. I walked out of there and decided modeling wasn't going to be worth it for me anymore. I couldn't keep it together any longer. I had social anxiety. I would never go out with my friends and eat food because I was too scared of gaining weight. So I just couldn't do it anymore. So I snapped, I went back home, and I started gaining on the weight because my body wasn't used to having proper calories anymore. That's why I really wanted to make this video, just to warn girls who are models or want to be models that if your agency is telling you you are too big and you know that you aren't, don't let this happen to you. Speak up and say that it's not right. We're not going to ever make a change if people just don't speak up about it. Something I wish someone had said to me while I was suffering with all of this being a model is that you can carb up on the daily, save animals in the process, feel amazing, look amazing by being a high carb, low fat vegan. That's right, look at all of this glorious food and abundance. You could be eating this every day and keep lean all year round. Not only will you be doing the best for your body and your health, you'll be doing the best for the planet and the animals who suffer animal cruelty every day. If we could get so many more young people on board with this, then we're going to make such a difference in the modeling world.